Hi, my name is Diana and I am a third year student at SD University. In this video, I will be reflecting on my journey throughout the course of the teaching English to young learners, taught by Salatanat Karimsattar. Over the past weeks, I've worked hard, learned a lot, and faced both successes and challenges along the way. I will discuss my overall performance in this course, including my participation, the challenges, and encountering my strengths and the weaknesses, and areas where I plan to improve. This is my honest self-reflection, and I hope to grow from this experience. Also, overall performance. I want to speak my overall performance and course participation. Throughout this course, I was committed to engaging in classroom activities, and I attended all classes and made sure to participate in discussions and group work. For example, during group projects, I actively contributed by sharing ideas and collaborating on lesson plans. Also, asked questions when I had doubts, which helped me clarify concepts that were difficult for me to grasp at first. In general, I was quite involved in the course and tried to be an active learner. And I want to add assignment and tests. When it came to assignments and tests, I completed all of them on time and put my best effort. For example, I received positive feedback on my lesson plan for young learners, and which I worked hard on to ensure it was age appropriate. And however, I faced challenges with the midterm exam, especially the open-ended question. I found this question tricky as it required me to connect theoretical concepts with the practical teaching and the strategies which I hadn't fully mastered yet. Despite this, I managed to do okay, and I took the feedback to improve my understanding of the material. I want to add my high points and low points. My high point in this course were related to the lesson planning exercise. I felt proud of my ability to design lessons that were both educational and fun. I also felt a sense of accomplishment when I received positive feedback from my both classmates and the instructor. When I create my lesson plan for my young learners, it was a very interesting and engageable for me, and I learned a lot of things. Low points challenge I faced during the course was dealing with some of the open-ended exam question on my midterm. They required a deep understanding of the course material, and I found it difficult to express my thoughts clearly. I also found myself struggling to apply theory to real-life teaching situation. At time, I had to put in extra effort and review the course material several times to improve my understanding. One important case in this video it's SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats. Firstly, I want to speak about my strengths side. I believe one of my strengths in this course was time management. I am a good time managing. I was able to stay on top of deadlines and managed to complete assignments without procrastinating. Additionally, I have good communication skills, which helped me when presenting ideas during class discussions and group work. I found it easy to explain my thoughts to others and collaborate with my peers. And my weaknesses in this course, however, one of my weaknesses is my tendency to be shy, especially in debates or group discussions. It was sometimes, not always. I sometimes hesitate to speak up if I think my answer may not be completely correct. Yeah, this make it difficult for me to fully participate at time, even though I know the material. This is something I recognize and want to improve upon. I plan to work on being more confident in expressing my thoughts, even if they aren't perfect, as I know this is an important skill in teaching. And the next one is opportunities. One opportunity for growth is that I've already started teaching students, not only young learners, but also older students. This practical experience has been invaluable and has allowed me to apply the concepts I learned in this course. And in the future, I want to develop my teaching techniques further, especially in classroom management, and in making lessons more engaging for students of different ages and levels, and also other nationalities. For example, learning English Russian, English Turkish, English Arabic, like this. And by continuing to teach, I will get better at addressing the varying needs of my students. And threats. A potential threat I faced during this course was balancing my academic workload. It was hard with my personal responsibilities, and sometimes it was difficult to focus entirely on my studies due to personal commitments, which affected my performance in certain areas. However, I am learning to better prioritize and manage my time so I can avoid this in this future, I guess. One important side in this video is reflection on personal and professional growth. Professional development. This course has significantly contributed to my professional development as an aspiring educator. Before taking this course, I had a general idea of how to teach English, but this course has provided me with a solid foundation in teaching English to young learners. And the strategies I've learned for lesson planning, classroom management, and student engagement have not only enhanced my understanding but also boosted my confidence, and applying these techniques in a real life teaching situation. I feel much more prepared now to create engaging lesson plan that cater to the needs of young learners, taking into account their developmental stages and learning style. For example, I've learned how to incorporate fun, interactive activities that keep young learners engaged while also ensuring that the content remains educational and appropriate for their level. These are skills that will be invaluable as I move forward in my career as an educator. Now, additionally, the exposure to different teaching methodologies such as a communicative language, teaching, and task-based learning has expanded my teaching toolkit. This course has given me to the theoretical and practical knowledge I need to be an effective teacher in diverse classroom settings. And now I'm talking about my personal development. On a more personal level, this course has taught me a lot about myself, especially regarding my confidence and communication skills. Throughout the course, I realized that I tend to hesitate when I participate in discussion or debates. This hesitation comes from self-doubt, especially when I'm uncertain whatever my answer is the right one. However, the course has taught me the importance of being open to making mistakes and learning from them. I now understand that the hesitation often holds me back from fully engaging in the learning process, and then can even limit my ability to share valuable insights. Recognizing this has been a turning point for me, and I am committed to work on overcoming this self-doubt and being more confident in speaking up in class and the other discussions. Moreover, the course has helped me develop resilience and discipline. There were moments when I faced challenges, particularly when trying to apply this theoretical knowledge in practical teaching situation. However, I pushed through so the difficulties, often revisiting materials and seeking additional help me necessary. This process of overcoming challenges has made me more resilient and persistent, and I know that these qualities will serve me well in my personal and professional life moving forward. Now I am going to conclude my reflection video. In conclusion, this course has been an incredible, valuable learning experience. I've gained a deeper understanding of the teaching English to young learners and developed essential teaching skills that I will carry with me throughout my career. I've also identified areas where I need to improve, such as my confidence in participating in discussion and my ability to practically apply theoretical concepts. Time management and the communication were among my strengths in this course, but I realized that to be an even more effective educator, I need to focus on strengthening my confidence and applying theoretical knowledge more effectively in real teaching scenarios. Moving forward, I plan to continue building on these strengths and address my weaknesses by actively seeking opportunities to practice and refine these skills. Whether so for the course book, teaching experience or seeking feedback from more experienced educators. Thank you, Miss Karimsattar. You have taught me so many valuable things, and I truly appreciate your guidance and support.